In the shadowy realms of the rugged mountains, a snow leopard prowls with a grace that belies the horrors it bears. This majestic creature, often dubbed the ghost of the mountains, is not just a symbol of beauty and strength. It is also a living testament to the cruel realities of survival and nature. As we delve deeper into its world, we encounter a grotesque affliction, a parasitic flower, grotesquely embedded in its flank, festering and siphoning life from the very essence of this magnificent beast. The flower, with its ghastly tendrils, weaves a dark tapestry of nature's brutality, drawing nutrients from the snow leopard's body like a vampire in the night. This shocking symbiosis raises questions about the thin line between life and death, beauty and decay, as the leopard struggles against an enemy that is both a part of it and yet utterly foreign. But the horror doesn't end there. As if the flower were not enough, this snow leopard is also plagued. In the quiet corners of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But beneath this seemingly pristine exterior lies a gruesome reality, an infestation of barnacles, grotesquely clinging to its flank, transforming beauty into a nightmarish spectacle. As we draw closer, the sight is shocking, a cluster of barnacles, hard and rough, erupting from the horse's skin like a malignant growth. This is not a scene from a horror film. It is a stark reminder of nature's darker side, where the line between life and decay is painfully blurred. Barnacles, typically found on ships and rocks, have chosen this majestic creature as their unwitting host, creating a chilling tableau of survival gone awry. Barnacle infestation occurs when these marine crustaceans, seeking a suitable in the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the sounds of life, a chilling tale unfolds. Picture a leopard, the epitome of grace and power, prowling through the tall grass. But this is no ordinary leopard. It carries a burden that would make even the most seasoned of wildlife enthusiasts recoil in horror. This magnificent creature, once the undisputed king of its domain, now bears a gruesome wound, a horrific beehive embedded deep in its flesh. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a sight that is both shocking and fascinating. The jagged edges of the hive, pulsating with life, as angry bees swarm around their home, fiercely protecting their queen at all costs. The juxtaposition of the leopard's sleek, spotted coat against the chaotic mass of buzzing, stinging insects creates a surreal scene that is hard to look away from. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, we must confront the reality of bee infestations in the animal kingdom. The leopard, a creature designed for stealth and power, is now rendered vulnerable by this unexpected foe. The bees, often seen as harmless pollinators, take on a sinister role as they invade the leopard's body, turning it into a grotesque battleground. The hive, a complex structure of hexagonal wax cells, serves as a fortress for the bees, but for the leopard, it is a source of agony. Each sting is a reminder of its helplessness, a painful reminder that even the mightiest can fall victim to the smallest of creatures. The bees, driven by instinct, swarm relentlessly, injecting venom that causes swelling, excruciating pain, and a slow deterioration of the leopard's once proud stature. The infestation is not merely a physical ailment. It is a vivid illustration of the delicate balance of nature. Bees, despite their small size, play a crucial role in ecosystems, pollinating plants and supporting biodiversity. Yet, in this case, their instinctual drive to protect their hive leads to a macabre spectacle. The viewer is left to ponder what drives such a fierce response. Is it survival, or is it a testament to the chaos inherent in the natural world? As the camera lingers on the leopard's suffering, one cannot help but feel a twinge of sympathy for both the predator and the prey. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of defending their home, become the villains in this tragic narrative, while the leopard, once a symbol of strength, is reduced to a pitiful state. As we explore the implications of this infestation, we are confronted with a moral dilemma. Nature is often depicted as a harmonious web of life, but here we see the darker side of that web, a reminder that survival often comes at a cost. The leopard, a creature that has thrived for millennia, now finds itself at the mercy of a force it cannot comprehend. This scenario serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of existence. It prompts us to reflect on our own place within this intricate tapestry. Humans, too, have a tendency to disrupt the balance of nature, often with dire consequences. We encroach upon habitats, exploit resources, and, in our quest for progress, we forget the interconnectedness of all living beings. Yet, amid the darkness of this tale, there is a hint of humor that emerges as we consider the absurdity of the situation. Imagine the leopard, once the apex predator, now desperately swatting at its own body, trying to fend off a swarm of bees, as if it were a clumsy human caught in an embarrassing moment. It's a scenario that evokes laughter even in the face of horror, a reminder that life, with all its complexities, can be both tragic and absurd at the same time. As we conclude this exploration, we are left with the haunting image of the leopard, forever marked by its encounter with the bees, and a lingering question in the grand scheme of nature. Are we all just trying to find our place, battling our own hives of chaos? In the desolate expanse of the Arctic tundra, a haunting sight emerges from the snow: a white fox, its pristine fur marred by a grotesque barnacle wound. This unfortunate creature, once a symbol of elegance and survival, now bears the heavy burden of a dark infestation. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with the shocking reality of nature's cruelty. The barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have made an unwelcome home on the fox's skin, forming a grotesque colony that evokes both fascination and revulsion. Each barnacle, a small, hard-shelled creature, is a testament to nature's relentless drive to survive. Yet here, it manifests as a parasitic nightmare. The barnacle infestation occurs when these marine crustaceans find a host in unexpected places, and in this case, the white fox, perhaps weakened by the harsh conditions of its environment, has become an unwilling canvas for these opportunistic invaders. The barnacles latch onto the fox's skin, their sharp edges digging in, causing pain and discomfort. As they grow, they create a hideous landscape of white and brown, a stark contrast against the fox's once gleaming coat. The wound festers, attracting flies and other scavengers, further compounding the fox's suffering. This infestation is not merely a physical ailment. It serves as a grim reminder of the interconnectedness of life. The barnacles thrive at the fox's expense, a dark twist of fate that raises questions about survival and the balance of ecosystems. It is a chilling illustration of how even the most majestic creatures can fall victim to the relentless forces of nature. As we reflect on this disturbing phenomenon, we must confront the uncomfortable truth: humans, too, are often unwitting participants in this cycle. Our actions can disrupt ecosystems, leading to unforeseen consequences that affect all creatures, great and small. Perhaps the next time we marvel at the beauty of nature, we should also consider the darker, hidden struggles that play out in the shadows. After all, if a white fox can become a barnacle buffet, what does that say about our place in the natural order? Maybe we should all take a moment to